So we've all heard the saying that one man's trash is another man's treasure. But the dubbing we're going to talk about in this video today takes that to a whole new level. Like, seriously, we've never seen dubbing like this. So before we get started, I just want to thank you all for making the Ronald McDonald Double Deceiver drop fly off the shelves. Like, we were sold out in no time. Senyo's Dirty Bird dubbing. First of all, look at all the colors going on in there. That's cool. Like, cool. So now to jump into what the Dirty Bird dubbing is. This is brand new, by the way, from Montana Fly Company and Senyo. We've never seen anything like this dubbing. We never have. And the funny thing is that I say it's trash. It's not really trash. It's not really the trash part of stuff. But hear me out. This is the dubbing. And you can tell it's super feathery. But it also has, like, flash fibers in it. It also has some other synthetic materials in it. This just makes sense, but it also looks like I've been tying like craw patterns, and I just picked it all the scraps up from the flies I've just tied, and I'm gonna make a dubbing out of it. I can't say for certain that this is the case, but I hope this is the case. So with fly tying product manufacturers, there has to be an abundance of just stuff left over, right? There has to be. I've seen some of these places, and there's some leftover stuff. So I hope what's happening is they're taking the leftover stuff, or the stuff that may not be the perfect stuff, that may have gotten thrown away to begin with, and made it into a dubbing. This is the Save the Earth Brian talking right now. I hope that's the case. I don't know that's the case. And if it is the case, I don't know how they would like make consistent colors. But hey, I'm dreaming here. It's okay. So one of the things I thought when I first got this stuff was it looks like it's just bulky. It looks like it's just going to have the ability to do just maybe one or two things, and that's what it'll do. Not the case. So this is one of my favorite colorways right here. It's called Dijon. We're actually going to use it in just a second on a soft hackle. Yeah. Oh yeah. So my first instinct when I was going to use this was I got to put it in a dubbing loop. That's the only way this stuff will be even usable. So yeah, I did that, and then I was like, well, I wonder if I can just noodle dub it. So when you do noodle dub it, you can get a great noodle out of it that's skinny, that's not super bulky, or you can get a really good thick noodle out of it for something bulky like a stonefly that we're also gonna tie in a little bit. But I really was surprised at how many different ways you can use this stuff. I didn't think that it would be quite as versatile as it is. So having said that, we're going to jump over to the vise. We're going to tie a soft hackle out of this. And this is like no soft hackle you've ever seen in your life. But it's so cool. Super cool. For this really cool soft hackle, I've got a Mustad Alpha Point heavy wet fly hook in the vise. This is number 10. For thread, I'm using Vivus 6/0. For the underbody, I've got Montana Fly Company's Fish Flash in tan. I'm just going to take 3 or 4 strands of the Fish Flash. And wrap these up the hook. Now for the spreader, I don't have the packaging, but this is Ice Dub, and I think it's flame orange. Any color will work. Definitely leave yourself enough room up front for the wing. Just always be conscious of that. Now for the wing, we have MFC's Dirty Bird dubbing in Dijon. And look at the colors. I love this stuff, so cool. We're gonna start out by making a dubbing loop. There's our dubbing loop. Insert our Dirty Bird dubbing. And spin it up. Pull this all to one side and wrap it in. And whip finish. Kind of have a garbled mess here, don't we? Don't worry, it's gonna get better. Brush out your wing a little bit. And we want to pull all these fibers forward. I know it looks weird. I know, just trust me. Pull all these fibers forward and then pinch them right in front of the eye of the hook. And we're just gonna break them. Do not use scissors here. Break it. But check that out. Super, super cool wet fly soft tackle. That's awesome. So like the coolest soft tackle ever, right? Right? So now we're gonna show you some colors. And when I mean some colors, they've got a bunch. Craw orange, dirty martini olive, JJ. I don't know. Oh, the Dijon, bruised. Fluorescent orange, and it's not Senyo without a little bit of cat vomit. I mean, Calypso blue, cocoa brown, fluorescent fire orange, hot pink, mottled gray brown, straight up olive, citronella, shrimp pink, black, and craw. Look at the colors in there. My gosh. This stuff is super, super cool. I know I keep saying that, but it's like nothing I've ever seen. This is not groundbreaking. This is not like this is not going to save the fly tying world. But I like stuff that I've never seen before. I just do. And the versatility, like you can tiny noodle it, but you can also build bulk with it. So one of the first things I thought of whenever I was looking at different ways to use this was I have to tie a stonefly with it. Going back to my guiding days, I tied thousands and thousands of stoneflies, and I've got a pretty cool base stonefly that I love. And we're gonna jump over to the vise, use this for the body. It's incredible. It's incredible. For this stonefly, I've got a Mustad Alpha Point terrestrial nymph hook in the vise. This is a size 8. For the antenna, we got silly legs. Now for the bead, I've got a gritty tungsten bead. This is 1/8 in red. For the tail, we have more silly legs. For the ribbing, we're going to use just a little piece of mono. This is just mono thread. For the shell back, I've got UV chewy skin. This is UV black. And for the body, MFC's Dirty Bird dubbing in black. So we're gonna twist dub this stuff on. And you can be a little liberal here. So we're gonna fold over our shell back and keep some tension on it. Give it a stretch before you cut it so it cuts cleaner. Now we're going to counter rib this with our mono. Now just a little bit more dubbing right behind the bead. And whip finish. Now we're going to brush out the thorax part. Just a little bit. And you end up with a super buggy, super cool Dirty Bird stonefly. That's a cool stonefly, right? But as you can tell, it's super, super versatile. This stuff can be used in every single type of tying. From what we tied today, trout flies. One place I think it'll really shine are intruders. On the steelhead side of things, you steelhead guys, grab some of this, throw it in an intruder, and just thank me later. But also for collars on big streamers, crawfish flies, like, I'm just talking everything. You can use it on everything. I don't know if it would work well on dry flies, on little dry flies. I mean, I that's where it may not shine there. So there's your con. I'll obviously have links for where you can go buy this stuff in the description of this video. So you can go give it a shot yourself and tie whatever you want with it. But seriously, thank you for watching. There will also be a link at the end of this video so you can go watch the Peanut Envy where I put this as the collar. Super cool video. I loved that fly, by the way. That's one of my favorite ones. Period. Yeah, just good stuff. So thanks for watching, and if you want to win the flies I tied in this video, and a free pack of the Dirty Bird dubbing, like this video, comment on this video, subscribe to my channel, and subscribe. It's free and easy. You'll know when I drop videos, because, I mean, yeah, I'm entertaining. Just ask me.